Hey friends, Barry Burns here with Top Dog Trading, and today we're going to give you a day trading guide on finding invisible support resistance, support resistance levels that perhaps others will not see. In fact, I can tell you for sure some will not see, but we want to make you among those that do see them because these support resistance levels are very important, and the professional traders use these and you need to see them so that you know levels to buy and sell and take profits. So, support resistance. All right, so let's look at this here. This is just an example of the kind of thing that happens to people, and then they wonder what the heck happened there. So we see that we've gapped down from one day to the next. All right, so that's the line break there is the day break. So the market closed here and then opened down here and went back up. Now, the thing that a lot of people will be looking for in something like this is a gap close. So they'll look for, or as the Japanese call it, closing the window because we've got a gap. And so maybe they correctly go for the gap close and they're looking for their profits to come in somewhere around here. So that's their profit target. But the problem is, and the thing that mystifies them is we don't quite get there. And so there we are. And we're saying, oh, dang, we want to let our winners run, right? Keep your losses small, let your winners run. So they don't want to get out too soon. They want this window to close, as the Japanese call it, or for us to hit that resistance level, and that's going to be their profit. But we never get there. And then they wonder why. What happened? And of course, in the real world, what happens is they don't see that and then get out at that little penny right there. No, what really happens is price goes up and then it comes down. And then they think, oh, wait, maybe it's going to go back up. Maybe it's going to go back up. Maybe it's going to go back up, but it doesn't. And now they've given back half of their profits. And then, oh, it starts to go up again. They're thinking, oh, okay, here's my second chance. Nope, now it makes a lower low. And now they're thinking, I messed up. It's no good. 2.5 hours have gone by, still hasn't gotten there. And so then they abandon it. They abandon the trade strategy of the gap close. So how could we have seen where this high was going to come in and that this was not going to close right away? All right, so here is the answer. What we need to do is include pre-market data. Pre-market data is going to show us that there was a resistance level here. Didn't show up during open outcry, regular session. So what you do is, and on each charting platform, of course, it will be different, but this is TradeStation, and TradeStation, we come on over here, and you go to sessions, and right now I've got regular session, and so what we do is we change that to 24. So 24/7 want all the data. That's basically my rule, is that I want all the data plotted on my charts that ever plots, including Sunday of the market, depending on whether you're trading stocks, forex, futures, whatever. Just want all the data that can be plotted on the chart. I want it on my chart. That's the rule. So I click 24/7 and everything changes. Okay, so let me go over to the place we left off here. So now you can see the pre and post market data. So the post-market data for the previous day is up here. I color-coded it, by the way. So the open outcry is green and red bars, and then it's kind of really dark red. We'll call it maroon, and black bars is the post-market data. And then the pre-market data is black and maroon there. Okay, and then the market opens here, and the regular session in New York opens here, and we go to green and red. So I color coded it so that you could see the distinction there. All right, so now you could see what really happened. Really what happened was, first of all, we had a smaller gap than it looks like. The gap was really from there to there instead of from there to there. So that's step one. All right, then step two, as we talked about, well, where was this next resistance level? Was the resistance all the way up to here where the market closed the previous day? Nope, it wasn't. We had a resistance level at here. And that's exactly where the market went in and put our high. So our first target should not be up here at the previous day's close for the gap. The real first target, the first real resistance is here. And that's why the market stopped there, and that's why it did not close the gap, and that's why it came back down off of that. So now when you add your pre-market data and your post-market data from the previous day, now you see support resistance levels that those who don't plot that data will not see. And now you'll be among the knowers, the people who see it, people are informed, and you'll be able to draw more accurate support resistance levels. And again, from a practical point of view, this gives you profit targets that now you can see that you otherwise couldn't see. Or it might also be entry points, entry levels, supply demand zones that you didn't see before. So it can be for entries as well as for exits, profit targets, etc. Very important. And this kind of stuff happens all the time. So there you go. That's the lesson for today. A little day trading guide on support resistance. So hope you found that very helpful. Type in any comments down below that if you'd like to share some information or ask any questions. I check it regularly. Also, want to give you my rubber band trade. So I'm still giving away this trade absolutely free. So check it out at rubberbandtrade.com. Go there, no charge. It's an actual trade strategy. Want you to use it, start making some money. Don't charge for it at all. I still use this trade to this day, by the way, so it works very, very well. This is not some old has-been trade that I don't trade anymore. No, I use it all the time. Every time it sets up, I take this trade because it is a super high win-loss ratio, and it's a simple trade, so I can teach it to you in about less than a half hour. So go check that out, rubberbandtrade.com. There's also a link in the description, and if you're on YouTube, on the top right-hand corner as well. So if you like the video, share good things with good people, and look forward to the next lesson. Any feedback you have, I'd love to hear it.